Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Zoo Tycoon. And today, Goblin Shock, whatever. I don't care about anything else. People keep commenting like I'm killing all my animals. I don't care, we've established this. We're just having fun with new exhibits. Previous exhibits cease to exist once they are completed. I know it's exceptionally mean, but it's the only way the series is ever going to go anywhere is if I stop to care about every other living thing. And it sounds mean. I know that. I do. But it's a necessary evil, folks. It's a necessary evil. Anyway, I'll fix that though, because that is incredibly. There you go. Goblin Shark can live with the crocodiles. Right, so we got our Mosasaurus paddock from the last episode. Today we are going to work on probably how I'm picturing it, our biggest project yet, and that is going to be the Jurassic Park 1 Tyrannosaurus Rex exhibit. So the first thing we need to do is put this on a cliff, because you remember basically they're on a road, it kind of curves around, the exhibit curves around the road, and then at the other side of that road is a steep drop. It's like a dam looking thing, so there has to be a drop, kind of like in a shape like that. Now obviously not quite like that. Undo god damn it. Okay, let's fix that. That looks silly, but that's kind of going to be the idea. So let's try to do that a little bit nicer. Let's just start from like there. Okay, and we're going to keep this as 1, just so I can make this all nice and even. So it's going to be curved. Is the idea right now. Oopsie daisy. Nice and big, nice and big. Nice and big and curvy, just how we like it, folks. Meow. Obviously we're going to have to make this... It's going to have to come out this way quite a bit. It doesn't have to be curved at the top, because this is where the actual exhibit is going to be. So this can be a little bit flatter, we don't need to worry about that. Let's just drag that right to the side like so. And are we going to call that? I don't love the shape. It's not a big deal. And now we need to do it again. It has to be a cliff, folks. It has to be a cliff. It has to have a bit of oomph to it, you know? So let's just get this nice and big. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. And up. And right. This isn't going to look exactly the same. I can't recreate a dam, I don't think. It's not a dam though, but there is water coming out of it. I think it's like a part of the sewage draining system or something. Can we go again? We can go again. We may as well just make it as high as possible. In the film, it's a big old drop, so it kind of makes sense for this to be as big as we can make it, really. I don't love how sharp this turn is. We're going to try to fix that. If we use flatten, it's a good way to mess around with this in a minute. But not quite yet. Yeah, so you imagine this back bit, this kind of straight bit, this is where the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to be. The road is going to curve around this bit here. Can we go again? We can go again! I think this is going to be the last bit, but we shall see. It's going to look beautiful. It actually is probably going to look... Oh, let's actually make that straight as well. There's no reason for that not to be straight. It might look awful, but you know what? We're going to try our best. I want to be as faithful to the film as humanly possible, so we're going to have a little Jeep on the road and stuff like that. It's going to be cool. Try put like a little bathroom in there. So, yeah, that's the max. Okay, so if we want to go into flatten now, and we can smooth out this curve a little bit. Like so. Pull that down, around there, and get rid of this weird... Why is that thing like there? We go. Oh, no. There we go. And let's just pull that to the edge. A little bit. Lovely. And flatten that out. It's a nice smooth curve. And there as well. Curve it up. Curve it up. Nope. Nope. Okay. Make sure that's the same at the top. Oh, you cheeky little bugger. Come here. Okay, that's not going to work, so whatever. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, that'll do. That will do. So, I really should have done this further up, because I'd like more room down here. But, not the world we live in. So let's just make a little bit of space by getting rid of this path here. Actually, tell you what, we'll just put a fence in here instead. Right, I don't know how people are going to get... People aren't going to get up here. I was going to say, I don't know how people are going to get up, but frankly, they're not. We don't care about humans, that's fine. Let's put all this in a nice big glass. Is that glass? That's wooden... That's not glass, is it? That's very cool aviary stuff. We are going to make a pterodactyl aviary as well. That's definitely on the list, but not quite yet. I'm looking for a big old piece of glass. A big old booty of glass. That'll do. So I just want to put this... It's basically just a way to separate this exhibit from the world at large, you know? So if we just kind of surround it, because there's nothing behind here. Or at least, if there is anything behind here, we don't see it in the film anyway, so it's not really important. Lovely jubbly, exactly what I was looking for. Except for that. No, 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 I clicked the wrong button, I clicked the wrong button! You fiend! Up. Lovely jubbly. Right. You're not hungry anymore, are you? It's just to stop the messages. Everything else is dead or escaped anyway. They've got like nothing in any of these exhibits anymore. I think my Tylosaurus is going to be okay. If you're gonna complain, you get got. That's the new rule. Any complaining, you're removed. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to look at these guys anymore. Anyway, that it's done. We've seen the exhibits. We've had a bit of fun. Okay, so what we need is let's go up here. We need landscaping biomes. Biome, and we need a nice forest. So temperate forest? No, tropical forest. Tropical rainforest, that's what we need. And let's make it dirty, lovely jubbly. We're going to try to colour the wall in a different colour, just the wall. But this is the bit, I didn't actually want that up there. I have to fix that. Come on, come on, there we go. Let's just get rid of this. Not quite what I was aiming for. Not a problem. Fix it up. Make it nice and shiny. No problems. Come on, beautiful. Never mind. It is a pitter, I'm not gonna lie. Right, and let's just do it from here instead, just to be safe. That'll do. Whatever. Okay. Back to this. Yeah. Nice big brush, I think. Nice big brush. This is the wrong one. Nice big brush. There we go. Look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Happy little trees. I hate that that doesn't quite match it. We're going to have to fix that. It's making me sad. Can I pull this in one? I think I should be able to. From there, yeah. It's more like it. Looks a little less daft, I think. I mean, I'm going to have to maybe fix that, but that's okay. Oh, for God's sake. You ever have one of those days where it feels like everything you do in Zoo Tycoon 2 just goes wrong? Anyways, now that's done, what we need is to find some stone. The stoniest thing we can find. So, Montaigne's pretty good for this. Let's make that a bit smaller. A bit smaller again. No, I don't like that. That I like. It may be scrub, but it looks like a stone wall, which at the end of the day is exactly what I'm looking for. Careful, careful, lovely jubbly. So that is the wall where the car hangs over, and it goes down to this bit. So we'll put lots and lots of trees down here. I'd like to put a pipe in there, but I don't think they're going to let me do that. But just to give it that idea, what we'll do is, if we go tropical rainforest, put a bit of water around here. Just kind of give it that sense of the same kind of idea, you know? Let's just knock that in a little, it's a bit too much, I think. But this is where the pipe would be, where the kids hide later on, and let's just put some dirt around here, because it was a dirty, dirty area, it was. Trying to be faithful here, folks, trying to be faithful. Make it look slightly less like a little nipple. There we go, lovely jubbly. Right. So let's put this road in. What I think we need to do is put concrete all along here, like say 4 or 5 deep, and then put an asphalt path in the middle, and that's going to be, this is the tricky bit, the asphalt path will be the road, because they didn't. Because obviously there's it was all very concretey. It kind of looked like this, quite white, light concrete. But the cars themselves drive on separate little track kind of things. So I figured the best way to interpret that, just trying to stop any yellow stuff, will be some asphalt, and it'll make it look a bit like a road, which is pretty cool. The closer this can be to the edge, the better. There we go. That finished off really nicely. Let's curve up to there. Right, easy peasy bit now. It'd be nice if it curves. I'm trying to figure out why it won't. Curves at the edges. Well, now it doesn't actually. Never mind. This doesn't need to be too big. I want to make sure there's plenty of room for the... Yes. Can we do it there? No. I want to make sure there's plenty of room for the T.REX to actually live in and kind of... If it had a teeny tiny exhibit, I don't think it'd be that threatening, you know? And down here. And... The idea is to make it look like it curves around like a road. And the problem is, at the moment it's all sharp shapes and it's not curving for whatever reason, so it doesn't look precisely how I envisioned in terms of that, but it's not too far off. I think we can probably up this a little bit more by one more. Be curvy! Why aren't you curvy? Are paths ever curvy? Yeah, they are, so why is this not? Be curvy! Ugh. See, it's tempted. I can see it. Thinking about it. Maybe it's the wrong path, but this one wasn't doing it either, so... Oh, there we go. Okay. So it was the wrong path. So let's try. Just... That's kind of what I was looking for. Like that more. And then... I think we can get rid of this here. I'm trying to make this little bit here curvy. Curvy, curvy, curvy. Curvy! It is tricky. The game never really explains what it takes to be curvy. You know? It's just kind of... How does it feel about being curvy at this point in time, basically? Like there, it clearly was curvy. I'm just putting this out there. It was curvy. I've said the word curvy too many times recently, but... That'll do. It's not precise, but whatever. And then we need an asphalt path. Going pretty precisely through the middle. And there is no middle for that bit, so it'll have to be there. And this is representing the road. And it's not exact. I mean, there should be a forest down this side and stuff like that, but whatever. We're also going to put in, and I know this doesn't strictly make sense, although if we put that there maybe. So what we need is a little tiny bathroom. Little teeny I thought that was a bloody little bug on my screen. Yeah, we need a standalone restroom. That'll do. I can sit. I'm trying to imagine where it was. And he ran out of the car over here. He ran past... I think it was actually down this way. No, it can't have been. It must have been... I'm just picturing it in my mind. When Sattler comes back with Muldoon, they get out of the car and they run this way. They do. No, that's the edge. They run this way, so it actually is towards the T.REX exhibit. I'm just going to put it there. There's some trees around it as well, so we'll put those in. But we'll also just cover it in a bit of concrete there and then move it actually, because that's silly. Something like that. I know it's not exact, but you know what. Whatever. So, next up we need fences, and we need the biggest dinosaur-looking fence we can find. Something big and metal and intimidating. So let's have a little look. I know we definitely have dinosaur fences. Specifically, Jurassic Park fence. Let's have a look at that close up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Could have maybe done with it being a little bit more intimidating, but whatever, that'll definitely do. Actually, what we're going to do as well is put a little break in it in the middle. And that's where the T-Rex comes out. Okay, is there anything else like that? I'm sure that I've seen one that's a bit thicker, you know, it's got like, I don't know, it's thicker, it's better. Dinosaur fence. Let's have a look at this as well. Now that's better. It even has the high voltage sign on it. I think we're going to go for this instead. I would have liked it to be a bit taller, but c'est la vie. Lovely jubbly. High voltage sign, that's good. Stuff like that. Sweet! Right. Right. I'll tell you what we can do. We can also put in a black border. Just keep the T-Rex actually in that region. For now. Anything else? Nope. Okay, I think that's pretty hunky-dory. Right! So, next up, we need trees, I guess. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of trees. So I don't know why I clicked this button. That's the wrong button. Trees. Now I need big trees. The biggest tree we can find. That's an early contender. Nope. Has to have a certain look to it as well. That's not bad. The oak. I know it wouldn't be an oak. Well, it might have been actually. But it's more about the height. Whoa! Okay, we're using that for something later on. We've got plans for that little... Look at it! It's huge! Bloody redwoods. Massive things. Actually, we're going to put this in now. This is temporary, possibly, but the idea of this is the tree that that the car ends up in. I know it doesn't make sense, considering the height, but it's the biggest tree there is, and it kind of makes sense like that. Okay. There's really no alternative. It's more thematic. And the idea is they fall out of that into the tree, which obviously doesn't make sense, but still. What else have we got? I just want big bushy trees, although we can make all the trees pretty bloody bushy anyway, just by covering it with them. Well, I think that oak from before is winning. The Sacred Fig. It's a hell of a superhero name. I think that oak has won. Where is it? Where's my beautiful burnt oak? The point for this bit here is just for this to be absolutely impenetrable. So let's have a look what that looks like. See, for me, that's actually not enough. I want this dense, you know, absolutely incredibly dense. Nothing's going to go down there, nothing's going to see down there. You can't see a bloody thing. It's just, yeah, it's just that. That's kind of what I was looking for. Even that's not quite enough, really, but whatever, that'll do for now. So let's do that all the way up here. Lovely jubbly. The T-Rex isn't actually... I'm going to get rid of the little border, just because at this rate the T-Rex is going to have pretty much no room whatsoever. At all. And we'll put a few different trees in here as well, just to mix it up colour-wise. But what I want to do is this. A little region here. We'll put some plants in. But this is going to be where the goat is, basically. Where they put the goat out to kind of bait the T-Rex. And then it appears sort of further down. I love this mod. This mod that lets you place things down randomly is the greatest thing I've ever had in Zoo Tycoon 2. It is just fantastic. It really is. You just couldn't make forests like this. You saw when we tried in the trying to think of an example, the Gigantopithecus exhibit in particular. We really tried to cram the trees in there, and it just didn't work. It just didn't look like a forest. I'm thinking I'm going to leave a little gap here for the T-Rex to kind of be able to walk through, just like that. Just so he's got a little bit of privacy, but it'll still be shrouded completely from the front, like so. And we can put like water down there and stuff like that, so you won't actually see it from the front, which is kind of the whole point. Okay, do we have any other trees? I'd like a tree that kind of sticks out a little bit. above the oak, but maybe with a slightly different colour. So let's have a little look. The oak is unfortunately pretty bloody big, making this rather difficult to do. No. Tempting, but no. There we go, just so it doesn't look like it's been as hand placed. You know, a bit of colour variation, a bit of light in the shadows. Let's have a little look at this from ground level. Yeah, look at that. It's a proper little forest. I think this is actually pretty cool. I may be wrong, but I think this is pretty cool. I want to fix that. That's bugging me, that cliff edge. The cliff edge is a little bit off. Just trying to think how. Flatten? Yeah, I'll do. Okay, so we need some normal plants now. Like, I just want some I just want grass, basically. Lots, like grass that we can put down 1,000,000 times and it'll look okay. So something quite dark, preferably. Dark and short. Conkerberry. Ah, my nickname's actually Conker. Fun fact. There we go, that's kind of what I'm looking for. And we're going to put this everywhere. In the sort of more grassy. The idea is this is the actual grass, basically. It's just trying to make it feel a little bit more alive, you know. And we'll put a few flowers in or something as well to mix it up. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Over here as well. Avoid the dirty bits. We'll have a little look, see if there's any others that fit. I'd like to mix it up if possible. Okay, what else? Daisies. Dead man's fingers. That's an optimistic name. Some of this as well. Again, just trying to mix it up in terms of the colours and the light and the dark. I've been inspired by Bob Ross. You always need light with the dark, ladies and gentlemen. You always need light with the dark. Otherwise, how would we have happy days? You can't have happy times without bad times. There was an episode of Bob Ross on the Twitch, and he said something like that, like, you can't have the light without the dark. You need to have the dark days to have the light days. The dark times to have the light times, or something like that. And then he goes, like, I'm having some dark times right now, folks. And everyone in Twitch chat just goes, no, Bob, no. And got really upset. Bless him. Again, same kind of idea, just mixing it up a little bit. Let's have a little look. Yeah, you kind of see what I'm going for. Like some more sort of default looking grasses as well, like this. It's not as default as I thought it was. I just want grass. How hard is it? It's just going to be grass. Just normal grass. Green, normal grass. All I'm looking for right now, and it's actually proving difficult. That's bamboo, BestInSlot. That's a bit better. It's a bit light though. It's a common problem. But mixing it up like this, really, it makes it look a lot more natural, I think. Okay, I need a tree actually. Over here. And we need some trees down here as well. Quite a lot, actually. We want quite a lot of this to look pretty much like a rainforest. Okay, folks, the game decided it was going so very well, this exhibit, it had to crash. So I've had to rebuild the whole bloody thing. Since rebuilding the whole bloody thing, it has once again crashed. I am now saving constantly. I think the problem is related to the sheer number of trees. So it looks like I haven't really changed much. Hopefully. This is actually done a little bit better now, I think, this road bit. But I have tempered down the number of trees, just to try and prevent the game exploding on me one more time. Now, the only thing I forgot to do is add my little redwood, which is going to go there. And let's fix up the biome for that as well. So, where's my lovely jubbly? There it is. There it is. Lovely job. I also found ferns, and I thought ferns are so representative of Jurassic Park. So, perfect. Right, I think that's nearly done. The toilet's still there. It's a small little spot now. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. Redwood's there. That bit's there. It's all pretty similar to what it was. Not exactly. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And we do have one somewhere that is designed to look very much like the film version. Or something close to it anyway. So are we on S or H? Every time, Therizinosaurus, you get me every single bloody time. Should be around here. Right, that's the normal version. Right, so the version I'm looking for is hidden somewhere within the massive creatures in this list. That is the one I want, right there. And it's a Therizinosaurus every single bloody time. And I love Therizinosaurus. I can't wait for a Therizinosaurus. But not now. Now I want a blimmin' T.REX. And let's find one. I know they're in here somewhere. Maybe they're in R. Raja. No. I think they've just been kind of shoved in here somewhere. I don't think it necessarily makes sense. Some of them are very much alphabetical. Some of them are very much Nyasaurus. Nya. Some of them are very much alphabetical. Some of them are not even the slightest bit alphabetical. It's a very confusing system. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, there is our T.REX. Right. So, food. We can't have a goat. So that is going to be a pig. That was the goat in the film. And then we're going to put some water and stuff over here. The point is this bit is kind of hidden from the mainland, so they won't actually see any of this anyway. And we'll put some geckos running around, lizards, whatever, and a ball in there. We can have this kind of stuff in here just because you won't see it from the front, which is kind of the whole idea. And some little trees. Not really trees, are they? Let's be honest. But no, I have a couple of these as well. Can they actually get through there? No. Silly banana tree. Let's get rid of that tree. Just open that up a little bit more to make sure we can get through. Shelter. Does he need shelter? Rock shelter. Not a bloody chance, mate. Not a bloody chance. And some rocks. We don't have any rocks. Was there any rocks, though? I can't think of any. We'll put some little pebbles. But I don't remember seeing any specifically large boulders or anything. But we will put some down here. Just because I can't resist the allure of rocks, frankly. And put some behind the tree. So this is the tree where the Jeep falls down. Put some in there. I'd love a pipe. A pipe would be really cool. Anyways, okay. So I think that's it for stuff. Should be female, yep. And I'm going to just get rid of that. And that. Okay, and we're not quite done. We need to find ourselves some Jeeps, and I know there are a couple in the game. I don't think I've got specifically... Ooh, shark tunnel. Huh, shark tunnel. I don't think I have specifically Jurassic Park looking Jeeps, but we have Jeeps. Should be 2. Yeah. Let's have a little look. We'll just put those down for now, but we'll see if we can spot any that look a little... They look a little cooler. Did they look cooler? None of them really look like the Jurassic Park ones, but I think I prefer... Oh god, they change colour every time. Right, we're looking for yellow. There we go. Okay. Can I not just copy this? Will it be yellow? No. There we go. It took a while, but we got there. T.REX is leaving bloody footprints everywhere. Now you can get a mod that gives you what was I going to say? There is a mod that gives you specifically Jurassic Park Jeeps, so we need to get hold of that if possible. I think what we're going to do is put a... I was hoping to give the T.REX lots of room to move around, but I think we're going to put the boundary in. And we're going to put this in as well. I know it makes no sense, but I literally don't care. Because it's so cool. And, oh, we've got some Jurassic Park stuff here, right. Warning sign, what's this? What does it look like? Can't see the bloody thing. Never mind that. Ah, there we go. There we add some more like it. It's not actually the right type of Jeep. This would be the right one for Muldoon and Sattler. These are like the non-track Jeeps. I'm hoping if I just have a little look around a little bit more, we will find the ones I'm looking for, which is the yellow, green, and red ones. But I think we're out of luck. Yep. Oh well, they'll do for now. They're at least the Jurassic Park. We need a little fence just to keep this guy in. Lovely jubbly. I think we're gonna... I know this doesn't make sense either, but we're gonna put one of these by the tree as well. And that's the one that falls down the tree. It should be upside down, but I don't think I can do that. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are... Where the hell's the T.REX? There it is. I think we're done. I think this is the exhibit. So let's go in from the entrance. And like I said, I know this doesn't make sense, but it's really cool. And sometimes it being cool is enough of a reason. Do-do-do-do. I like that. I think that's pretty accurate. Actually, what we should do is put a fence, a short fence along this right-hand side of the path. Like a little concrete one. Because it isn't like that. It definitely has a lip on it. It's more of a lip than we've got right there. Let's have a little look. I know we've got these, but this doesn't really look... It's a little, I don't know, bumpy. That's winning right now, just because I don't really have an alternative. But if this wasn't bumpy, it'd be perfect. But it is so very bumpy. There we go, slightly less bumpy. That's winning. Let's see if we've got a... Maybe just a low brick wall would do it. Yeah, this'll do actually. This is better. And this is just going to represent that edge, the lip. Or it's going to be... I didn't even... What you... Whatever, I'll fix you in a minute. Fix you in a... Whatever. It's fine. It's all fixable. It's all fixable. Probably. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly don't have to worry about this malarkey anymore. There we go. Right. What's that? Is that actually in there? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's good. Right. Do 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 do. That's more like it. Do 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 do. I wish there was more trees, but I'm just so worried. There's the pig / goat. Cough cough. My little Jeep's parked up. There's the edge with the tree and the Jeep parked next to it. And if we look in, this is where the T.REX breaks up. T.REX. Okay. Just pull this up for a minute. Hide scenery. Don't know what you're doing. Go there. Thank you. Do 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 do. Right, I just want you to come here, just for a minute, so I can get a screenshot. Okay, that's really all I'm looking for right now. A screenshot. Do 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 do. It's cool, isn't it? I'm that chuffed. And then it would be over here, like stalking between the two cars. I'm really happy. I think this is the best exhibit we've done. Cool. Right. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I shall see you lovely folks in the next episode as I go hide in the bathroom from the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ah. Nah. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, cheers. Much love, as always. And as always, I am looking for more suggestions. I do have a little list, though, of about 4 or 5 that you guys have recommended that we're definitely going to give a go before the series is done. But I'm always up for new suggestions, stuff like this. I know people keep suggesting stuff from Walking with Dinosaurs and stuff like that, but I don't really remember much of Walking with Dinosaurs, so which is a slight problem for doing that, but whatever. And let's just put this here for some bizarre reason. Okay, cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.